Have you ever wondered, what is your greatest mistake in this world? Choosing the wrong job, falling in love with the wrong person, or making a bad financial decision? We often think about these external mistakes and keep blaming ourselves. But Buddha says, this is not your greatest mistake. Mankind's greatest and most profound mistake is just one, a mistake that gives birth to all other mistakes. Your greatest mistake is losing yourself. This is a mistake that happens so quietly that we don't even notice it. It is not an event that happens in a single day. Buddha explains, it happens slowly, layer by layer. We get so busy pleasing the world, following the rules made by society, and living up to others' expectations that we forget to listen to what our inner voice is saying. Today's journey is an attempt to reconnect you with yourself. We will understand how this mistake happens and how we can reconnect with the person we truly are. So listen to these words very carefully, because this might be the moment when you meet yourself for the very first time. Buddha says, to lose yourself is the greatest sorrow in the world. And to remember yourself is the only true happiness, the only true peace. According to Buddha, this mistake does not happen suddenly. It is the result of thousands of small compromises we make every day. It begins with the external noises. When we are born, we are like a blank piece of paper. But soon, the world starts writing on it. Our parents, our teachers, our society, they all tell us what we should become, how we should live, and what is right and what is wrong. You should get a good, secure job. You shouldn't ask too many questions. What will people say? This external noise is so loud that beneath it, our own very quiet and gentle voice gets suppressed. The voice that knows what we truly like, what brings us joy. Buddha says, the voice of the world can show you a path, but only the voice of your own soul knows your destination. The process of losing yourself begins the moment we start giving more importance to the world's voice than our own soul's voice. Then we start wearing masks. We all play many roles in our lives. The role of a good son, a loyal friend, a hard-working employee. These roles are necessary, but Buddha says, the danger arises when we forget the difference between the role and ourselves. To be a good friend, we say yes, even when we want to say no. Wearing the mask of an ideal spouse, we suppress desires that don't fit that role. We wear so many masks that one day, we don't even remember what our real face looks like behind them all. Buddha reminds us, definitely play your role on the world stage, but never forget that you are not just the role. You are the one who is watching the role. The day you mistake your role for your identity, that is the day you lose yourself. And then we start comparing ourselves to others. Buddha says, in today's world, this has become the biggest reason for losing oneself. We are constantly watching other people's lives, their successful careers, their beautiful pictures, their happy travels. And we immediately start weighing our life against theirs. His life is so good. Why isn't mine? I want to be just like him. This is what Buddha means when he says, comparison is the most subtle form of violence. When you compare yourself to someone else, you disrespect your own uniqueness. You forget that in this creation, every flower has its own unique beauty. No one is better or worse. When we try to imitate, we lose our originality. We become a part of the crowd, and a person who has become part of a crowd, how can he remember himself? According to Buddha, when we lose ourselves, we feel that we are safe. We are in sync with the world, but we pay a very heavy price for this mistake. The very first price is a constant emptiness. You can achieve everything in the world, but a void will always remain within you. You will always feel that something is missing. It is a restlessness that cannot be quenched by any external success. Buddha says this emptiness is not the lack of something. It is the absence of yourself. Until you find yourself again, you will remain empty. The second price is the loss of joy. When we lose ourselves, we start doing things we are supposed to do, not what we want to do. Life becomes a responsibility, not a celebration. We forget how to laugh, we forget how to play, We forget how to be happy for no reason. Our happiness becomes dependent on external things. Buddha says, true joy is within you. It does not depend on any condition. When you connect with yourself, you learn to be joyful for no reason at all, and then we lose the ability to make the right decisions. A person who doesn't even know who he is, how can he choose the right path for himself? He is always in a state of confusion. He keeps seeking advice from others. He makes decisions that seem right to the world, and later he regrets them. Buddha says, the answers to all your questions already exist within you. The world can only give you opinions, not the right answer. To get the right answer, you have to listen to your inner voice, but you can only hear that voice when you haven't lost yourself. The path of the Buddha is not of despair, but of awakening. If you are realizing that you have lost yourself, it is a very good sign, because for the first time, you have recognized your greatest mistake. And that which is recognized can be changed. Buddha says, you don't need to become someone new. You already are who you are. It's just that the dust of the world has settled upon you. You just need to remove that dust. Buddha shows us the first step, befriending solitude. For just 10 minutes a day, get away from everything. Sit alone. No phone, no TV, no books. Just you and your breath. In the beginning, it will feel very difficult. 1,000 thoughts will arise in your mind. You will feel restless. You will feel like you are wasting time, but you just have to sit. Don't fight the thoughts, just watch them. Like the sky watches the clouds. Buddha says, solitude is the mirror in which you can see your true face for the first time. In the noise, you can only see the world. In silence, you see yourself. Buddha's second key is listening to your body. We always listen to our minds. The mind always argues, analyzes, and makes plans. But we completely ignore the voice of our body. When you are about to make a decision, stop for a moment and ask your body. See how your body feels when you think about that decision. Does it feel light and energetic, or heavy and stressed? Buddha says the body never lies. Your mind can deceive you, but your body always gives you the signal of your truth. If a job, a relationship, or a place makes you feel heavy inside, it is not right for you. Buddha's third and most courageous step is learning to say no. The process of losing yourself begins by saying yes when we wanted to say no. To please others, to not offend them, we go against our own truth. Start saying no for your small desires. If you don't feel like going out, say no. If you don't want to do a task, politely refuse. Buddha says, every time you say yes against your truth, you move a little further away from yourself. And every time you say no, honoring the voice of your soul, you come a little closer to yourself. When you start walking on this path, your life begins to change. Buddha says, when you connect with yourself, you stop being afraid of external opinions. You stop caring about what people think of you, because now you know your own worth, and that worth is not dependent on anyone else's opinion. A new depth comes into your relationships. You no longer maintain relationships just to please others. You build relationships based on truth and love. A deep peace is born within you. This peace does not depend on any external situation. It comes from the deep realization that you are centered in your being. This is what Buddha means when he says, there is no greater treasure than finding yourself. Because the person who has found himself has found everything. He no longer needs to search for anything outside. So today, stop for a moment. Take a pause in this race and look within. Meet the person you have ignored for years. Listen to his voice. Know his desires. Befriend him, because the most beautiful story of your life, the truest love story, doesn't begin with someone else, but with yourself. Forgetting yourself is like a long, dark night. But as Buddha taught, even a small effort to remember yourself is like a rising sun that dispels all darkness. That sun is within you. You just have to give it a chance to rise.